Hello and welcome to the Random Evolution 12 Let's Play Pokemon Black Hero Head Physics channel. Now that we're in Mistralion City, we introduce ourselves to two brand new people. The first is the senior, is Professor Universe Senior. It is Professor Universe Father, Cedric Uniper, who's identified as Cedric. Now, I would have been fine if he was the Professor, but this woman here is our ex-gym opponent. This is Skyla. Skyla is the flying-type gym leader. She's talking about planes. Planes fly. She has flying types. It's not that hard. It's not exactly rocket science either. But before we can challenge the gym leader, we have one more dungeon to go to. And sadly, we have to go to Celestial Tower in order to catch up to Skyla. So, the question is, what do we do here? So let's go inside this pilot's building and talk to her, and she can talk to this person, and the person will give you a sharp beak, a flying type enhancement, as it were. But we're done here for now, so let's move on to our next location. So go here, pick up this glitchy TM58 Skydrop. Skydrop is infamous because online there's a glitch that destroys a Pokemon battle called the Skydrop glitch. So basically now we use a dowsing machine to find hidden machines, such as the Repel, the Max Ether, and hopefully if we can find it in a few minutes, if we can find it, the Paralyzed Heal, which is I believe in this position. Just watch the video and take a look at the locations where they are. So now we're done here. We've clean swept the first part. Now we're going to move on to Route 7 proper. Route 7 is where most of the time Route 6/7. And now we're at Route 7. So first talk to this woman here. She gets you TM57 Charge Me. Wow, TM's lucky today. First Skydrop and now freaking Charge Attack. So let's take a save right here because it's a bit too orangey for my taste. We'll come back when everything's so bright. And we're back. So now we can actually take on the first selection of trainers. What we're going to be doing is heading off into the grass, and this is what happens when you don't have repels on. You face hundreds of these guys, hundreds, and they annoy the shit out of you, which is a shame. Anyway, talk to this cat first, and he will give you the first major boost of the game, which is the first battle of the game, which is of course these two. Starting with level 30, as a male. Now we face off against a freaking. Now we use two watch for this battle. As you know, what does those little things are interesting. So let's get this out of the way, shall we? Next up is a little bit of a battle there. More importantly, we now use that quick to finish off. Finishing off is important. Yeah, this is another long video, so hope you're in for the long haul. Otherwise, you're kind of boring. So, let's go Peg Knight. Now, this is Simi-Sage, the evolved form of Pan-Sage. If you want to know the downside of Simi-Sage, then without it being trained and without some items being boosted, all you're going to be getting is just a very strong monkey with no limited moves. Which is why it's such a TM hog. So, beating him up is quite easily. I mean, what could go wrong? I say that now because I'm screwed later on. Anyway, carrying straight on here, avoiding this fungus as a battle, as it were. Got another very difficult trainer battle in the progress. Moving up to an Ultra Ball, which is important here. Amount of Ultra Balls. Coming up in the next few parts is going to be interesting because Ultra Balls will be used. We're going to be facing off against Legendaries, yes. Prominent Legendaries, the first Legendary Trio. Because this game has the first two Legendary Trios. One roaming, one standing. A lot of other things. So, facing off against Palpitoad. The water ground type, here comes Arched. You're thinking it's a bad idea to use Arched against Palpitoad because it's the water, but unfortunately, Its defense is terrible, and Archer loves to use the acrobatics. No, seriously, it really does love the acrobatics. Next up is a new Pokemon for you. It's Shelmet. Shelmet is one of the only two Pokemon that can only evolve when the two in the same team happen. Which is if it trades with someone in the same. I'm not sure how it works, but you gotta either trade it in the same team or something like that. I think they're cost caliber with each other. Scorpion and freaking Carablast. Not Scorpion. Shelmet and Carablast use each other to evolve. Whilst Shelmet takes shrugs off its armor, Carablast takes Shelmet's armor. And now Tynamo faces off against a very difficult opponent in Scorpion. As you know, Scorpion is the best poison type to exist in the franchise, the only one that can fight. Due to its high speed, but as you already noticed in my team, I have one of these. And they're very, very strong. Yeah, I'm just waiting for a mental tiger. You get to face off against a very tricky foe, but Charge Beam is it that Tynamo has it going on, unless you're using physical, then it's Spark, which is kind of a bit tricky. So, now that we have this battle out of the way, god damn it! Kind of difficult for this bit, so let's get back to Archer, folks. Kind of a bit more difficult here. Let's see, can we get this out of the way? Yes, no, we don't. God damn it. So let's get back to Archer. Let's not get back to Archer. Alright, let's face that trainer there if we decide to avoid the grass. Now, if you're wondering why we're going on the tick on the grass, he has another new Pokemon for your decks. And that new entry, of course, is the evolved form of Panseer. This is Simisear, not the best looking name. So, what do we got? Pansage, so a Chimpan, and a Simian. A Simisage, a Simisear, and a Simipour. Unfortunately, they're not original, so what do you expect? At least there wasn't a fifth monkey called Simispark. That would have been stupid! Just saying. So let's swap around. We have 3 for the next round. Let's get used to that, and we face off against the opposite battle. Now, if you're in black, you'll be up against a rotation battle. White, it's a triple battle. It's new if you haven't saw the earlier video I did. So, using my Excadrill, Archer, and my Tynamo, we are going to be taking out these 3 big, fierce badasses. So, starting with Amnesia for Swoobat side, I'm going to try and use it. I tried to use a freaking Rock Slide. That didn't work at all. Hyper Fang doesn't work. And now let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Now we use Metal Claw. Metal Claw takes a little bit of advantage there. Boosts by Excadrill's attack, because that's what it does. Assurance hits back, which should have hit hard, but it doesn't. It's shit. Taking out his that light part there with some Rock Slide. Some Rock Slide action. Boosted does actually help here. Next up is a Swoobat, which falls as well, due to its flying weakness. Like so, which is kind of crap for that thing. Now, move it back to Watchhog, and I think it'll die now next hit. Which it does. It's down and out for the count. 445 and all that. And a level up for my Tynamo to level 34. Kind of an important thing here, folks. It's the really important stuff. So, now we move on to this pivotal point, and we can save here because it cost 1/2 of Route 7. So let's go on to the latter half of Route 7. So let's carry straight on with a Pokemon battle. This one is a Mixino at level 29, I believe. Can we confirm a 29 Mixino? A 31 Mixino. At least I was somewhat close. Excadrill comes out to play and kicks some ass. Take it out with a Metal Claw. Which it does, and shit, as powerful. Next up is a battle with a Ranger. Over there. So so hopefully we can get this bit solved. So, show off the style, she'll obviously have 3 Pokemon on her team. And so, she'll start off with a Swadloon at level 30, which is the evolved form of Swaddle. By the way, you don't see a Swadloon in the earlier part of the game. You only saw that thing and the other one. There was a surprise here. See, now it takes more effective weaknesses, which is not the time, but it kind of works here a bit more needed. As such, now it's dead. We got a little experience. 107. Next up, Tranquil. I think we'll be swapping out for this one. Which I think we do. Here comes Tynamo. Again, I like a bit of experience on those. And Tynamo, as adorable as it is, I like to kill it yourself. So takes it out like a little bit of. Eventually, I'm gonna go with nicknames at the end of the LP. I'll be giving out nicknames to my team. So let's get this out of the way. Simipour, the evolved form of Panpour, is our next opponent. Here comes Survive to deal with stupidity. And trust me, it's kind of stupid. Take it down, Blink. Which is effective and super effective, which does a lot of damage. Now, level 34 Savine is 2 levels away from getting to its important evolutionary level. And you get the Spear Berry. And unfortunately now we get to have an annoying trend of bits here, because let's put it this way. If you don't have repels, you're going to be subdued to battle. So when you're on the move like I am, crossing this important bit, you realize that this could be taken out in 2 minutes or so. If I wanted to. Actually, I could have just gotten rid of all these stupid shit. So, let's get this up. But unfortunately, I had to pick up an item, which was the PP up. Let's see if I can try and get swap an item Pokemon here. And unfortunately, I go back into the grass. Now, if you want to avoid trainer battles like I do, all you can just do is walk. Running actually increases the trigger. Like so. But this is a trainer battle, which we can't run. So first off, this ranger, he will have a first Pokemon. He will of course have and his name is Pedro. Lesser said can be said. Resilience. Soul Assists at level 31 to Duot, level 33. And other things and such. Soul. Quality damage, there goes Soul Assist. Now, Axew is new because he's the best common dragon to exist in the franchise. Common dragons are less of a problem because there's Kingdra, actually, nothing can beat Kingdra. Actually, there's Kingdra, Flygon. Actually, the fully evolved form of Axew is actually better than combined and Flygon and Kingdra. And they're common dragon types. And yes, Kingdra does count as a common dragon because he's not pseudo-legendary. So does Flygon, who's not a pseudo-legendary. But we have a Spear Berry and a second one. Now let's go around here to a hidden item placed here. It is the Max Ether. So, as I would say, fully evolved Eggshoe, fully evolved Egg, and there's a Ordino here. Yeah, less said the better. As I was saying, Eggshoe's fully evolved form is better than Flygon, Kingdra, Altaria. Better than all that because it has the highest attack outside the legendary. And I feel good for some reason. Let's get this. Right. Now, we're at this part of route number 7 because we're not supposed to be here yet. But I believe we can pick up items here and beat trainers that we can easily do well. So, let's do this. So, the reward, now we're going to be heading to explore the route. So, let's go around the bottom half of this elevated route first. And that's the bad news because there's a lot of stronger Pokemon in that thing. So, I think it's about time we swapped out. So, let's see. Sort that shit out. As well as other things. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Oh yeah. And now we face another trainer battle. This is a Harlequin. We saw these Harlequins back at Bird's gym, but they're more offensive in here. So start off with an Emolga at level 30. Here comes Big Time to seize power, as it were. Using Heat Crash. Now see, Heat Crash does damage these things. There's lightweight and light means heavy. It's a heavy attack. It kind of powers. Sigil Glyph now. You know, it should be like there should be a weight distribution because if there was a weight distribution section in the game, Snorlax would be the most powerful thing in the game. And Golem would actually get some use. Now we get very bad because I switched to a wrong type here. Hopefully Stone Edge, this hacked Stone Edge, will do some damage. It knocks him out completely. And that's it for this Harlequin here. Now your reward for kicking this Harlequin's ass is TM81 X-Scissor, a very powerful bug move that was introduced in the last game. Well, the last game, the last generation. It was the most effective bug physical move ever, with existing moves such as Signal Beam and of course with Signal Beam moving towards the special department alongside a brand new move called Bug Buzz. Now we face off against another Harlequin. And a lot of other things as well. Tynamo is first opponent. So with Tynamo out of the way, let's get to X. I believe beating this guy will get my X to level 34, which is going to boost my other move. Well, and those things. 4. Let's do this. And now we'll stop that. Ducklet is the next opponent. That, here comes Archin. That's what well, now Archin is disadvantaged, but this thing is a shit water flying type. It's the worst water flying type in the existence of the franchise. It's even worse than frickin' Pelipper, and that says a lot. What was promising about Swanna was so crap. Oh, did I mean to mean that? Yeah, everyone knows about Ducklet and its evolved form Swanna. It's shit. It was expected to be this really, really good, prominent badass, but unfortunately, it also had the combination of water and flying type moves, but from both sides. It also had one of the worst stat distributions for a water flying type, and the effectiveness kinda died a lot. So Excadrill drops like a stone, takes out the next move, and let's see what am I doing in here. Yeah, this is a bit of an awkward gap because I think I was going to the toilet at this point. You know, I could do that, but nah, I'd rather wait till I'm done. So we got a couple of minutes remaining. This is almost the last trainer battle, so leaving this out, so it automatically takes you out like this, which I think we'll take advantage of. So now we face one last item that we can get here. Now we're not supposed to be at this part of the thing. We're not supposed to be this close. So on this puddle we have an Ultra Ball. Don't know why someone would drop that. To be honest, I think that was a trap. Anyway, this hiker is actually the strongest trainer we've faced so far, because he has very powerful Pokemon at this point. So we have to beat him because we can actually get some easy level ups. Starting off at Boldor, level 34. Ah, nuts! He's the equivalent of my entire team. But hopefully this will be a good experience for my Duon, which actually scolds the big Boulder Rock, like so. Sturdy keeps it up. It has Rock Slide as well, which is kind of surprising. Not really, it's powerful. Vacuum Wave takes it out. And that's the end of that 34, which is cool. And shit. Next up is a hurdy-dur. And hopefully this will be the last one, because I know for a fact that we'll be close to that tower. Acrobatics later stops it. And it's down, level 34 Archen, which is 3 levels close to his evolutionary level. So that conquers the B-lister trainers, and here comes that trainer. So basically, Twist Mountain is the personal property of Clay, which is surprising because Clay has a Battle Mountain. But he will let you use his Battle Mountain in the next arc. Unfortunately, we now have to go to the next part. So hopefully... Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Celestial Tower. This is a reminiscence of the infamous Lavender Tower back at Generation 1. And in the next part, folks, we are going to be exploring this infamous Ghost Pokemon Fused Tower to find Skyla and get our battle underway.